Mm-mm. The internet is in an uproar, y'all, because J.D. Vance shares an emotional moment with Erika Kirk.
What?
What's going on, y'all? Are they doing the do? Are they? Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. See me today. There's something going around on the internet, y'all, about Erika Kirk. And I want to know, do both of y'all, not both of y'all, all of y'all, believe it? Do you actually think that Erika Kirk and J.D. Vance are having an emotional affair? A lay down in the bed affair? Swinging meat affair? Do you think they doing this, y'all? So soon after Charlie's death. Now I'm going to say this a little bit. This is just my opinion, okay? I think she is a little bit flirty when it comes to men, y'all. She's kind of touchy-feely. Now, if a man has a wife, no woman, not even your sister, your friend, your co-worker, no woman should be rubbing your man. Whether he's your boyfriend, your fiance, especially your husband. No woman should be doing that. It is inappropriate. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what you say, okay? Now, I don't know what's going on. Let me say, allegedly, they think J.D. Vance and Erika are doing the do. Y'all. Well, we're going to see in a minute, all right? We're going to see. I want to thank you for the PayPal, the Cash App, to buy me a coffee. Thank you so much. Thank you for going over there on my knickknackhaven.com. Thank you so much. I'm putting new items on there every week. Look at this clown. He plays music. I don't want to wind him up because he may interrupt my video. I can't have that. But cute, very cute. I always clean up my items, y'all. I clean them before I send them out. Okay? And I also got this beautiful vase. I don't know what type of vase it is, but it's on legs. I'm going to clean all this up. Very nice. You can put beautiful plants in here. You know? I don't know. I don't plant. I'm not good with plants, y'all. I'm not. Okay? But I'm just telling y'all. Check out knickknackhaven.com. Check it out. You may find some type of knickknack that you like. Moving on. All right. Here goes. The first one. Listen to what this person says. Listen, and you give me your opinion on it.
I've gotten several requests to decode this video with Erika Kirk and J.D. Vance. Let's look at J.D. Vance's side of the hug first.
I think she's an analyzer. She analyzes things and people, you know, and what they do, their body moves, you know, facial expression and stuff like that. She analyzes. But that don't mean they right, though. It don't.
He gives a tight hug with a pat on the back. So some people often pat people on the back. That's just kind of how they manage a longer hug.
True.
And for some people, that patting on the back is what they do to comfort someone else.
True.
He also rests his hands after the hug for a second on her waist area, which can be a sign of affection and or romantic interest.
Is that appropriate for a man, a married man, to put his hands on a woman's waist? A single woman, a widow woman, Any damn woman. Is it okay? Put it on down in the comment section.
Move to slide her hands up and grasp and cradle his head that is getting so much attention.
That's really a no-no. That is really a no-no. Why? Why would you put your hand in that man's head like that? Why? Women, would you be mad if your husband hugged a woman like that and she put her hand in his head, in his hair, in his neck? Would you be angry? He was smiling. I don't know if he was into it or not. I have no idea. I can't say he was. I don't know. But he allowed it. But Sandfay girl, what was he supposed to do? Just snatch her hand off? I would have pulled her arms down. I would have pulled it down. Okay? Pull it down. Don't do that to me. I got a wife. I ain't trying to get in trouble.
Move that we women do when we are in a deep kiss, which is why it looks so very intimate. Erika then ends her hug by grasping his shoulders, which is a sign of affection and closeness.
She don't want to let go. She keep on touching him. Touchy-feely. Is she a touchy-feely person? Is she? I don't like women like that. You can't do that to my husband. Hell, I had to get on one woman down the street coming up to my house every day, asking my husband to do something. I'm like, hey, you got to do living with you. Y'all ain't married, but you got to do. Don't come here and ask my husband to do nothing. And I told him, if I see you talking in the driveway again, if I see you, it's on, mister. It's on. I'm not going to get mad at her because you are supposed to stop this behavior. You are supposed to stop it. Don't get me wrong now. I'll probably kick her ass. At least try to. Moving right along.
That said, grief can do really wonky things to humans, but this is wonky for sure. I'm Yanni Sarnblad, and I teach microexpressions and all things nonverbal.
Put it on down there. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Other people giving their opinion too. And it's okay, because it's out there. Hell, they did that on national television. Everybody knows. You can't get mad because people want to give their opinion. Something's wrong here. Something is wrong. I don't care what nobody said. I'm not saying they doing nothing, but I'm saying something just ain't right.
Putting your hands in a man's hair when you hug him, that is a very intimate thing to do. And if you're wondering why I'm talking about that, it's because we're talking about the hug heard around the world. And everyone was trying to comfort JD Vance by showing this image where he had his hand on his hip. But if you watch the video, this is not what it looks like. His hand brushed, like, he's not the problem here. This is what I have a problem with. Girl, what are you doing? Now, I went.
The problem she got with the wife is you ain't saying nothing. You ain't trying to stop your husband. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors, y'all. We don't know. We have no idea. Okay? I don't think she's happy with that. I don't think she is. But it seems like Erika is touchy-feely with every man she comes into contact with. She was doing that to Trump a little bit. Y'all didn't notice that? You didn't?
Visited my old job last week or a week or two ago, and I saw some of my old coworkers who were men who I was close with. They were like my friends. And when I saw them, it had been a while, so I gave them hugs. And I started thinking to myself, if I had, like, put my hands on the back of their heads when I hugged them, how like, they would have been like, whoa, what the fuck?
You probably would have got your ass beat. That's what I'm going to say. You probably would have.
I don't know. Dude, Usha, girl, you're in danger. She's with the leather pants and the crop top. I would be upset if someone did that to my husband or boyfriend. Just saying.
I agree with that. I would be upset too. Why she wear those leather pants? She trying to be sexy? Is she? My thing is, so how would Erika like it if somebody had did Charlie like that? You think she would stand for something like that? Hell no. You don't want no other woman touching your husband like that, holding him tight and squeezing him and running they damn hands, fingers in his hair, hugging his neck and all that stuff. That's crazy. Y'all, come on. You know good and well Erika would not stand for that. Move right along. Here we go. Get out of this one. Here we go.
How y'all doing? You know when my face is like this, I got something I need to say. Erika. Your name is not even Erika no more. It's Erika.
Erika.
What's so damn funny? What's funny? My grandma used to say that. She'd be like, what y'all sniggling about? What's going on? Now I understand. I want to laugh too. My hair about like JD's in the back. She done took her hand. Y'all see this? We're going to do like this. And she takes it and she does this little number. Now, when my husband does that, I know what time it is. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Now we all up in y'all business. After that hug and hold and caress, we know that you call him JD. Ew. And I'm not even going down the rabbit hole with y'all president.
Lee Trump alone.
Playing in somebody's wife's face. Okay, that's the biggest eye.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing, my husband, he ain't even got no damn hair. But if somebody take their hand and hold the back of his head in a caress, oh, we fighting in the club. We don't want no problems. What? Get your hands. I'm a man's scout. But either way, we gonna be slicing and dicing. Don't do that. Don't be playing in people's face like that. Don't do that. What's really pissing me off is the fact that there's so much going on in the world, and we got the nerve to be talking about Erika and JD ass.
Because people are shocked. That's why. Okay? They're shocked that they did that on live TV. That's not normal. That's not appropriate. You don't do that to somebody's husband. You just don't do that. Your husband ain't been too long died. Okay? September. Your husband died. You should be grieving. Well, it don't take some people long to grieve, y'all. I understand. Some people don't grieve the same. I understand. All right. I know y'all gonna be putting that down in the comment section. I understand. But damn, to go on national television, rubbing on somebody else's man that ain't even yours. That's diabolical. I don't care what y'all say.
You gonna say if JD was your man, what would you be?
Right.
Somebody want JD but Erika. Anyway, let's keep it moving on to bigger and better things.
People are disgusted. Rightfully so. Move right along. Listen, what this person say. This hug feels wrong. It feels wrong.
Am I crazy or are we being gaslit by this damn hug? I've been watching your comments roll in all day long. I've been watching this video over and over and over again. I just can't shake why this hug feels so wrong. Her hands aren't on his back. They're on the back of his head. That's not a coworker hug. That's the kind of hug that makes your brain go, wait, what am I seeing?
Right.
And then you check the comments in the video. Overreacting. I don't see anything wrong with this. It's just empathy. She just lost her husband.
Ain't no woman gonna allow another woman to rub and hug her man like that. I think she's the aggressor. That's just my opinion. What you think? Put it on down there in the comment section. She's the aggressor. All right? Men are stupid, y'all. They stupid. They like the attention. JD just might like that attention. Now, Erika is attractive. She looks cute. She really does. Do you think he would sleep with her? If he could get away with it. Do you? Put it on down in the comment section.
And suddenly, I start doubting if I'm crazy or not for noticing.
You ain't crazy.
Body language experts are even calling this a dominance gesture. The hand on the head says, I control the space.
Right.
That's not political posture. It's possession energy. And gaslighting works just like that.
She need to keep her hands off other women's husband. Stop it, Erika. That's my advice to you. Don't do that, okay? Somebody gonna snatch you up real soon. You can't do that to every woman's husband. You can't do that, okay? Especially in public. She don't give a damn. That's what that means. I don't hate the woman. I don't know what's going on in her life and why she's acting like that. But she don't need to be acting like that in public. She really don't. And men, y'all need to stand your ground for your wife snatch you up too.
Makes you question what you saw, what you felt, till you convince yourself it was nothing. But you're not crazy. You saw what I saw, and your gut is the only thing honest left online. So, Mr. Vice President, you still might want to let us know what your wife thought about it.
You think he gonna let people know? Or you think he gonna lie like his wife was okay in it and she's confident in our marriage? She's a confident woman. She know I ain't gonna do nothing. She know I ain't gonna flirt with no other woman. She know I'm not gonna sleep with nobody. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I like J.D. Vance. I do, okay? But letting this stuff fly right here. What happened when he went to Arizona? What is it, Utah, wherever it was, go get his body? They sent him on Air Force 2. That's the vice president's plane. What happened there, okay? Do you have confidence that everything was okay? Do you? Put it on down in the comment section. Why did they send J.D. Vance? Huh? Why? Did she request him? Did she? We don't know. We have no idea. Moving right along here. Oh. Look at him.
I am tremendously blessed and honored tonight to be able to introduce.
Hold on, let me say this first. Just listen to what she says. Okay? Pay close attention. And give me your opinion on it. I really need this. All right? I really need your opinion on this because hopefully it's just not me thinking something ain't right. But I'm praying. I'm praying everybody is wrong and me too. But something just ain't right, y'all.
I am tremendously blessed and honored tonight to be able to introduce to you a very, very dear friend.
Look how she's smiling, y'all. Look how she's smiling. She just feels so like she got butterflies in her stomach. Look at her.
His wife. They are incredible. And I see no one will ever replace my husband. No.
She lying. She lying. Because if she get married again, somebody has replaced him. He's been replaced. If her heart start feeling love for someone else, she replaced him. Why do people say that? No one would never replace such and such. Would never replace. But you do replace them. You replace them over and over and over again. Some of y'all. Okay? Whew. You're going to always love that other person. But stop saying they can't be replaced.
I do see some similarities of my husband and JD. And Vice President J.D. Vance. I do.
She sees some similarities. He act like my husband. He almost looked like my husband, which I don't think so. He's sweet like my husband. He's a Christian like my husband. I see similarities. Well, hell, you're going to see that in a whole lot of other men. Similarities, okay? You are. But are you going to be hugging everybody like that? Every last one of them? And smiling and goo-goo-eyeing? Because it looks like you're goo-goo-eyeing to me, y'all. Oh, just me. Just me,
And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight. Because he understands the fight that we're up against.
What fight? What fight are y'all up against? What fight are y'all up against? Talking about the radical left, the Democrats, that's what y'all talking about? That's the fight you up against? Here we all up against that, okay? We all are. We want the government to open back up. We all against something in our lives. Man, but the way she's smiling.
And he can articulate that.
Look at her.
In a way that transcends race, that transcends demographic backgrounds. He's an amazing man. So please help me welcome.
He's an amazing man. He's amazing. Amazing man. Did you see how she was smiling? He's an amazing man. Damn. He needs to be my man. You don't think if he was single, she wouldn't start dating him right away after Charlie's death? Oh, they may wait A year. Maybe 2. Maybe. I don't know. But what if the wife is so angry and mad she divorces J.D. Vance? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of you embarrassing me in public with this woman. Do you think this is going to be the last time, y'all? Do you? It's going to be the last time? If she can't get J.D. Vance, who's going to be next? Is it going to be Trump? Is it going to be somebody? Somebody with money? It ain't going to be none of you poor men. I'm going to let you know right now. You got to have some clout. You got to be up there. You got to be known. Whether it's political, celebrity, or something. But you got to be somebody to be with her. Okay. You just can't be mediocre. You just can't.
To the stage, Vice President J.D. Vance.
All right, but y'all saw that, all right? Moving right along here. This is what this guy says. Your thoughts, he said. He wants to know your thoughts. I do too.
I think everybody will understand what I'm saying when I say this. If you have a significant other or a spouse that embraces another the way that JD did Erika, you need to leave that person. Whether it's in front of everybody or behind closed doors, you need to leave that person. That wasn't just a friendly hug. And it makes me think that something far, far more nefarious happened back in September than any of us could have ever theorized.
Do you think everybody's wrong by looking at this, what they did? Is everybody wrong? Everybody? Their eyes are fooling them. It can't be true. Like I said, I think she's the aggressor. I really do. Okay. That don't mean J.D. Vance ain't guilty, like I said, because we don't know what's on his mind. Because men will be men sometime, if you know what I mean. They will be men.
But before anybody try to say, well, she knew who he was before she married him. No, she did not. No one did. Let me just explain.
Talking about his J.D. Vance wife. Okay. She knew who he was before she married him. But listen to him explain it. Okay. Because every woman don't know. Because I didn't know either. Okay. When I married my husband, I did not know. They fool you. People do fool you. Okay. So don't be saying that. Now, don't get me wrong now. Some women do know who their man is before they marry them. Before they get with them. Some of them do know. Because they have seen it. But all women don't see it. They don't. But sometimes that's an inkling. That's a feeling. Okay. But sometimes your feelings are wrong. So you don't know whether to believe your feelings or not. Okay. But until they show you. Okay. You're supposed to have faith in someone until they show you who they really are.
Something to you. First off, Usha was she was a registered Democrat. She became a Republican to just be in alignment with her husband. She was trying to make things work because that's what people do when they're in love. Sometimes you compromise. I know some people are going to say, I don't compromise my value. People compromise different things when it comes to marriage. That's how
they do.
A true marriage works.
They do.
You have got to find a way to work with that spouse. But anyhow, the type of conservative that he was before he became this thing, he was a never Trumper. J.D. Vance was a bigger never Trumper than any Democrat that is currently holding an office. And let me just show you just how much.
He ain't lying.
Of all of the American politicians, the only person to ever compare this man at the top currently to the mustache man of the early 20th century in Germany was J.D. Vance. He is the only one that ever called this man at the top currently that person. Look it up. I'm not even kidding.
I believe it.
And if some other politicians have now said it, it's well after Vance said it first. So, no, this man changed the moment that it became politically convenient. So, whoever he was when she met him is not the same person that he is today.
Some Democrats have moved over to Republicans. What's her name? Is it Tulsi Gabbard? Whatever it is. I think that's the one. She moved over because it was convenient. And she got a position. Trump gave her some type of position. I forgot what it was, but y'all let me know down in the comment section. People do change for certain reasons. Sometimes the reason's just not as good as y'all think it is.
Hey, the other part of that story is this. He gets up there and he insults her because of her religious background. Now, he did know who she was. before he married her, and it was no problem then. But now, because he is trying to play to a certain set of people, all of a sudden her issues, well, let me say that her religion is now an issue. Let me say,
talking about his wife. She's not the same religion that he is, but Erika Kirk is, whatever that religion is. I'm gonna show you the video. Hold on a second.
That way. Here's the thing about that. Well, we try to say that history doesn't repeat, but it does rhyme. Well, do you know back in Germany, when a certain regime took over, there were some people that were German that married Jewish people. And when it became an issue for the public, they left their wives.
Oh.
They did.
Oh.
And then they married someone that was
like them.
Tolerated. Well, let's just put it that way. Here's the other part of that. If my wife is watching this video at some point, God forbid, if I have to leave early from this place that we live currently, and you have got to make a speech on my behalf, 2 months later, you better not be comparing any man to me. Let me say that 2 months later, you better not be comparing any damn man to me. The only thing you got to get up there and say is, nobody will ever be Rod Smith. And that's it. Don't give me no buts. I know what we're seeing. I know what we are seeing. They're doing that thing. There's going to be a divorce. There's going to be a divorce.
Oh.
And then a spontaneous marriage, because she fits the profile for what they need. Just like in Germany.
Do y'all believe him? Huh? He thinks there's going to be a divorce. His wife don't play ball right. She will not go to church. She will not do religion, his religion, whatever it is. Is he Catholic? I don't know what it is. He's just Christian. I have no idea. Put it on down in the comment section. But they blaming it on the wife. See how that goes? You're going to blame it on the woman. Now you're going to blame it on his wife because she's not doing what she's supposed to do as a wife. You're supposed to follow your husband. He's supposed to lead you, but you're not following him when it comes to the Christian and to the God and what he believes in. You're not following him. There's a reason sometimes women don't follow men, y'all. There's a reason sometimes they don't, okay? What that reason is with them, I have no idea. Put it on down in the comment section what y'all think it is. Whoo, Lord, here we go. Does JD have a wandering eye? Listen what he says about his wife's religion. Listen.
My wife did not grow up Christian. I think it's fair to say that she grew up in a Hindu family, but not a particularly religious family in either direction. Now, most Sundays, Usha will come with me to church. As I've told her, and I've said publicly, and I'll say now in front of 10,000 of my closest friends, do I hope eventually that she is somehow moved by the same thing that I was moved in by church? Yeah, I honestly do wish that.
He says she comes to church with him sometimes. They make it seem like she'll never go never. Are you supposed to go to church every Sunday? Put it on down in the comment section. Do you go to church every Sunday? Or do you gather with family members sometimes and y'all just pray and just have a jolly old good time? Praising Jesus, praising God, praising all day long. Put it down there, okay? You think this is going to cause them to have a divorce? I don't know. I have no idea. Something ain't right with this either.
Because I believe in the Christian gospel, and I hope eventually my wife comes to see it the same way. But if she doesn't, then God says everybody has free will, and so that doesn't cause a problem for me. That's something you work out with your friends, with your family, with the person that you love.
He says it's not a problem for him. Because God give people free will. And it's something you work out. You work it out together between you and your spouse. You work it out. You ain't got to leave them. Maybe sooner or later they'll come around, or maybe they just might never. So are you supposed to just divorce them? Okay? In sickness and in health? For better or for worse? Is this worse for J.D. Vance? Is it worse because of the Christian part? Okay? But he knew that. He knew that before he married this woman, how she felt. So he thought he was going to change her over to his religion. Women, are you supposed to follow your man? Put it on down in the comment section. That's what it said. Okay. Even if your man is wrong. I'm not saying Diddy is wrong. Okay. If your man is wrong and things, and you know he wrong, are you still supposed to follow him and do wrong with him? I ain't talking about the religion part. I'm talking about something else, anything else. All right. Go down in the comment section and tell me what y'all think. Okay. Is Erika Kirk flirty with men? Is it just J.D. Vance? Or is she just a very emotional person? She just touchy-feely with everybody. Is she touchy-feely with women? Do she put her hands in their hair, on their neck when she hugged them? Do she do that? Or is it just with men that she care about too much? Huh? Something's wrong with that. I ain't gonna lie. Something wrong with her. I'm not saying she's doing nothing. I'm not saying they're doing anything. But it could lead to something that they ain't supposed to be doing. It could lead to somebody banging, committing adultery. I wonder what his parents think. Charlie Kirk. They can't be too happy with Erika. They can't be. Do she get along with them? Do she? You don't hear nothing. They count silent. I guess they said, we're just going to keep our mouth closed. We're just going to keep it closed. They're going to find out how she is. They're going to find out. All right, y'all. With all that said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.